By noon, the street was supposed to be quiet. Sunlight spilled across parked cars, kids' bicycles leaned against mailboxes, and the hum of a lawnmower drifted from somewhere down the block. That calm shattered the moment the HOA president marched into the middle of the road, clipboard tucked under her arm like a badge of authority. It started with a driveway. She pointed at a sedan, parked a few inches too close to the curb, and began lecturing the owner as if the whole street were her courtroom. Her voice rose quickly, sharp, practiced, and loud enough to bounce off the houses. Curtains twitched. Doors opened. Neighbors paused mid-task, drawn by the unmistakable sound of conflict. The homeowner tried to explain, hands open, tone calm. That only made it worse. The HOA president accused him of ongoing violations, of disrespect, of thinking rules don't apply. Each word landed harder than the last. Within minutes, another board member arrived, then another neighbor, then someone filming on their phone. The street transformed into an audience. What had been a simple parking disagreement grew legs. Someone shouted about trash cans. Someone else brought up last month's warning notices. A woman across the street yelled that she'd been fined for the same thing and never got an apology. Voices stacked on top of voices until no one could tell who was responding to whom. Cars slowed to a crawl, drivers craning their necks. A delivery truck stopped entirely. Kids were pulled back onto porches as the volume climbed. The HOA president, now red-faced, stood her ground in the center of the street, insisting she was just enforcing the rules, while the crowd pushed back, fed up with years of quiet frustration. Then came the moment when everything tipped. A neighbor stepped forward and calmly asked to see the written violation. The clipboard stayed closed. That silence spoke louder than any shouting. The crowd noticed. Murmurs turned into pointed questions. The authority that had filled the street minutes earlier began to crack. By the time a police cruiser rolled slowly, past, drawn more by noise than danger, the argument had burned itself out. People drifted back to their homes, shaking their heads, replaying what they'd just seen. The HOA president retreated to the sidewalk. Her power diminished, her audience gone. The street returned to daylight calm, but it wasn't the same. Everyone had witnessed it. A routine HOA dispute laid bare, turning an ordinary afternoon into a full public scene, one the neighborhood wouldn't forget anytime soon.